Hello, my name is Daria, welcome to my channel, and today I have my first update for Throwback 30. This project was created by Jessica Lee and it's a collaboration with PANtastic Ladies Facebook group. And I've decided to participate in this project last minute, so my introduction was a little bit late, but now I'm on time with my first update. And basically this project contains 30 different projects that were at some point in PANtastic Ladies Facebook group, and basically you need to choose or randomize a prompt from each project and choose a product that will represent a project. And I wrote in all 30 products last update. For me, this project is focused heavily on eyeshadows and I think lip products. But I won't be talking about every product in this update just because I don't have progress on all of them. So I will be talking only about products that I've made some kind of progress on. And I have a lot of higher usage goals in this project, but also I have some kind of goals like hit pan or finish some products. I think that's everything that I needed to say, and now we can jump into this update. I have one rollout for this update, and this my LipGlow. I think it's a lip balm in the shade Fleur from Pixi, and I rolled in for a project Birthstone Beauty. I chose a prompt August because I was born in August, and the birthstone of people who are born in August is peridot or jade. And I've decided to roll in this lip product because it has a part of a packaging that's green, and it's this clicky lip balm, so I can't roll it up and see how much progress I was able to make or how much product is remaining in this lip balm, because then I couldn't roll it down. But my goal was to use it 30 times and I did it. When I count uses on lip products, I count also reapplications, at least I try to. I understand that I might miss a use or two because it's not always comfortable for me to put tally marks every time I apply lip products, but I just feel that this way I can at least track how many uses it will take me to finish a product more accurately. But anyway, I've used it 30 times. I was traveling quite a bit in August. I went on 2 short trips, and that was the only lip product that I brought with me, like color lip product. And between those 2 trips I was able to use it 30 times. So I'm really glad that this product is rolling out. For all of the other products I just made some progress on. So I will talk first about these 2 highlighters, and first of them is from Beauty Moon Cosmetics. It's Multichrome Highlighter in the shade Worship, and my goal is to use it 30 times. I rolled it in for a project 50 Shades of Black because it has black packaging, but I've used, oh my god, okay, I've just put my finger into this highlighter, but I've used it 8 times, and I've used it in combination with this highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. It's Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter in the shade Pillow Talk Glow, and I've rolled it in for a project Ancient Miss, and I've rolled in a prompt Apoyo which means a product that is bright sparkly gold, and it has rose gold packaging and it's sparkly since it's a highlighter. And I also used it 8 times, and my goal is also to use it 30 times. I've used these two products together because this highlighter is quite sparkly and quite glittery, and so it's a little bit too much for me. But this highlighter is very subtle, so when I mix them together I create not a subtle and not really sparkly highlighter, so they create a highlighter that I really like. So yeah, I think I will continue using these two highlighters together, and I don't know, maybe in a couple of updates I will be able to roll them out. But I really like this combination. I quite like both of these highlighters on its own, but I love the combination of them better. For 50 Shades of Brown project, I've rolled in this bronzing duo from Clarins in the shade Light, and it has brown packaging, and also the product is kind of brown. My goal was to use it 30 times, and right now I've used it 15 times. And it's quite a nice product, but Clarins is not cruelty-free brand, and I've also had this bronzer for several years, and I'm trying to prepare myself to finishing it. And this product has 10 grams of product, so I hope this 30 uses will get me a head start on this product. But I have a small problem with it. I'm not sure if you will be able to see, but at this part, right? Yeah, at this part of the product there is a hard pen, and I've tried to get rid of it with a tape, and for a couple of uses it worked, but then this hard pen just appeared one more time. So I'm not really sure what to do with it, to be honest, but yeah, we will see. I think it won't be difficult for me to hit 15 more uses on this product by the next update. And also I've quite liked mixing it with a bronzer that I'm trying to pen in my rolling project pen. I didn't do it every time, but I've done it quite a few times because the Franken bronzer that I'm painting turned out to be quite cool toned, and this bronzer is quite warm tone, and I prefer more warm tone bronzers, so they kind of work well together. Another highlighter from Beauty Moon Cosmetics that I rolled in was this Duochrome Highlighter in the shade Moon Duo or Multichrome Highlighter also. It's a liquid highlighter, and I was right here, so this packaging was full. And my goal was to use it 30 times. I've only used it 10 times for now, and I don't know what I think about this product, to be honest. I've used it like as a liquid highlighter some days, and then I've used it also as a glowy primer all over my face, and I don't really understand how to use it because it's very liquidy and it doesn't stay in one place, so I can't really put it on my cheekbones and expect it to stay there, so I can't really use it just as a highlighter. But also if I use it all over my face, then I have this kind of duochrome effect all over my face, and it's also kind of strange. But I think I will continue using it as a glowy primer for now, and then we will see. Maybe I will find a way to use this highlighter in a way that I really like. But I've rolled it in for the project 50 Shades of Pink. I'm not sure that I've mentioned it because it has this pink print on the packaging, and also the highlighter is quite pink. One more product from Charlotte Tilbury that I rolled in is Crystal Dimensional Eyeliner in the shade Pillow Talk, and I've rolled it in for a project 50 Shades of Yellow Gold because it has gold packaging. My goal is also to use it 30 times, and I've used it 5 times. And I've decided to use this eyeliner as a liquid eyeshadow because I just like it that way, and it works very well with my PANtastic palette for this year. But I think I might decant this eyeliner because last time when I tried to use it, I barely could scrape any product out. I don't know why. Maybe, well, I know that of course I'm using a lot more product when I use it as a liquid eyeshadow than if I just used it as an eyeliner, but yeah, maybe it's just drying out. But anyway, I really hope that I can get my 30 uses on it, and also I really hope that I will be able to finish at least some parts of this eyeliner. Another eyeliner that I rolled in is BFF Liquid Liner from ColourPop in the shade The Hills, and I rolled it in for a project 7 Deadly Pens, and my prompt was Envy, and Envy associates with green color, and this eyeliner is green as you're able to see, and my goal is to use it 30 times. I've used it 5 times since my last update, and I use it today also on my eyes, and that's how I usually use it. So I don't create like a wing liner, I just put this eyeliner on my, well, almost on my lower lash line, I think, and that's how I like to use it. It's a very nice shade, and I'm more into greens right now, so I think it won't be a problem for me to use this eyeliner 25 more times in this project and roll it out someday. I've rolled in my Back to Hogwarts palette from ColourPop for a project Another Pen Bites the Dust, and I've randomized a prompt, a kind of magic, which meant a magical or special product, and I can't think of anything more magical, to be honest. My goal with this palette was to use it in a level 1 style. I was inspired by Jessica to put this goal, and Project Level Up was created by Sophia Alexandra, and basically for level 1 you need to use each pen of eyeshadow once and hit 1 pen. And I'm happy to say that I've managed to use this palette in a no pen left behind style, and that's what it's looking like right now. So I've used each shade once in this palette, and some of the shades I'm wearing today on my eyes, and I'm working on the shade Lumos in order to hit pen on it. I'm using it in my inner corners most days. I think since my last update I've used more than 20 times, which is insane, and I have a dip in it, but I don't have a pen. I've hit a pen on another ColourPop inner corner shade, and it took me 50 uses or 60 uses, something insane, but it was a smaller pen, so I was kind of hoping that it won't take me that long to hit pen in these bigger pens of eyeshadow, but I'm not sure now. I hope that I will be able to roll out this palette by the next update, and in order to do that I just need to hit pen in this Luminous shade, and I will use it every day as my inner corner shade until I hit pen in it. The next product that I rolled in is this lip liner from P.Louise in the shade Options Open, and I rolled it in for a Project Beauty A to Z, and I've randomized a letter O, and so the shade of this lip liner is Options Open, and that's why I rolled it in. And my goal is to use it 30 times or finish, because I don't know how long it will take me to finish these lip liners, and I've used it 10 times since my last update, and I have a progress to show you. So basically this pink line is what I was able to finish in 10 uses. I'm not sure where this lip liner ends, to be honest, but theoretically I could be able to finish it in 30 uses, but I'm not sure about it. Anyway, after 30 uses I will be so close to finishing it that I think I will try my best to do it by the end of the year, or like maybe next year, whenever I'm able to get my 30 uses on it. But I'm using this lip liner today, and it's a very neutral shade for me that I can use almost with any lipstick or lip gloss, so I don't think it will be a problem for me to use it 20 more times. The next product is this lipstick from Revolution in their collab with Shrek, and I rolled it in for a project Budget Beauty. In this project you just need to choose some inexpensive products, and my goal was to finish it. I haven't finished it obviously, but last update I told you that I will melt this lipstick just in a round container, but because it was broken, like it was broken on the base of it, but I've managed to remelt it into this packaging, and it's very easy to use it this way. And I've also have some kind of progress on it. So basically after I remelted it, I've started like on this mustard line, and pink line is what I was able to finish in a month. I'm quite okay with it. I can use it like every day, I think, if I want to, but right now I'm focusing on a different lip product that is in this project also, and I think as soon as I finish it I could focus on this one quite a bit. The next product that I rolled in is this plastic palette from Blend Bunny, and I rolled it in for a project Child of the 80s for a prompt Pretty in Pink, so it meant something pink, and the packaging of this palette is pink, as you're able to see. My goal for this palette is to use each shade in it 5 times, so that's what it's looking like. And I've used Reputation twice, I've used Sugar Zaddy and Rumor Has It once, I've used Plastic Shade twice, I've used Self-Made once, I've used Fox twice, I've used Shallow and Nip Tuck once, and all of the other shades on the second row I've used 2 times. So I've started using this palette at least, and that's great. I will continue using it and I will continue enjoy it. I really like the formula of this palette, I really like the color story, so I think it will be quite okay for me to use each shade 3 to 4 times. The next product that I wrote in is this Endless Silky Eye Pen from Pixi in the shade Lavender, and I rolled it in for a project Disney Princesses. I randomized Rapunzel, which meant something purple or lavender, and I've decided to roll in this eyeliner. And my goal is to finish it. I'm not quite sure that I will be able to finish it, but I have some progress on it. So basically this pink line is what I was able to finish since my last update, which is quite okay. And well, technically I have 11 more months to go in this project, so maybe, just maybe, I will be able to finish it. I use it most days on my waterline in order to brighten up my eye look, but yeah, I don't know. I hope I will be able to finish it sooner than by the end of this project, to be honest. The next product that I rolled in is my Franken blush. It's this kind of purple Franken blush, and I rolled it in for a project Happy Hour, and I randomized a prompt Long Island Iced Tea, which meant a Franken product. My goal was to use it 30 times and I've used it 22 times, so I just need 8 more uses on this. Well, it turned out that I can't quite use it on its own because, well, first of all, I don't think this shade suits me. It's also very pigmented and it's kind of patchy. So I've decided to use it with my blush that I'm painting in my rolling project pen, and they work great together. That's what I'm wearing right now, and I feel like this blush gives like that other blush. It's quite a peachy pink light shade, but this blush gives another blush more color. It makes it a little bit more bright, but also it's not patchy and it's not that purple shade that I don't like on my cheeks. So I'm quite happy with it, but I used just the smallest amount of it when I mix it with my project pen blush that I'm trying to finish. So the progress in 30 uses won't be really substantial. And that's the lip product that I'm really focusing on right now. It's matte lip gloss from Revolution in the shade Divine. I rolled it in for a project lip service, and basically I could choose any lip product and my goal is to finish it. I was right here last update, and now if I put a flashlight on this lip gloss, I'm right there. So I've made quite a good progress on it, and I'm trying to use it at least every other day. I don't really like this formula, to be honest, but yeah, it's okay. I found a way that I really enjoyed. I put this lip gloss on, I let it dry for a couple of minutes, and then I put really sparkly lip gloss on top of it, and that way I really like using this product, but I will be really happy when I'm finished with it. I think I will be finishing this lip gloss maybe in 2 or 3 updates. I've also rolled in this eyeshadow primer portion from Urban Decay, and I rolled it in for a project Nightmare on Painting Street. I've randomized a prompt Paranormal Activity, which meant an item that never seems to disappear. And well, I don't know, I've used this eyeshadow primer more than 50 times already and it just looks full. So my goal is to finish it in this project, but I'm not really sure if it will be possible, to be honest. I can't measure progress on it, so yeah, I'm using it at least 20 times per month, so I have consistent usage on it, but I'm not sure if we will ever see a progress, at least a progress on this primer. For the project, same pen last year and prompt Cinco de Mayo, which means use a 5-pen palette 5 times. I wrote in this palette from Natasha Denona. It's a mini pastel palette and I think it's the only palette that has 5 pens in my collection. But I've decided to up the goal, so I want to use each shade in this palette 5 times. And now I've used all of this shade once, and I've used this shade, which is Ontario, 2 times. So yeah, I think I will try to roll out this palette by the next update, because I have a lot of palettes in this project that I haven't started working on, and I kind of want to start rolling them out, to be honest. And the last product that I will be talking about today is this Pro palette from Glisten Cosmetics. It has 6 water activated eyeliners and all of them are duochromes. So I rolled it in for a project that's 70s pen, and I randomized a prompt mold, I'm not really sure, but it meant female owned brand, and Glisten Cosmetics is owned by a female. So my goal is to use each of these eyeliners 10 times, and right now I've used all of them once in this project and I quite liked them, but I think I will concentrate on one of these eyeliners, I'm not sure which one yet, and try to get my remaining 9 uses on this eyeliner by the next update. And this way, in 6 months, I can be done with this prompt and this palette. I know that I will be able to roll out this blush by the next update, because I have just 8 remaining uses on it, so it will be rolling out. And I really hope that I will be able to hit the pen on this Lumos shade in my Back to Hogwarts palette. But I think nothing else will be rolling out. Well, I will try to roll out this mini pastel palette from Natasha Denona, but I'm not sure that I will be able to do it in a month, to be honest. But that was it for this project. I thought that this video will be quite short, but I don't think it is. I'm so sorry about this, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope you will stay with me on my project painting journey. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!